Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I figured I'd do a little quick video on bath time with my little garter snakes. Um, I like to give a lot of my young garter snakes um, a bath, and usually it's warm water, and I let them soak for a little bit, and it kind of stimulates them. And you can see how garter snakes are very, very good at getting out of things. If I was to leave these guys, I guarantee you a couple of these suckers would be out. Anyway, so don't leave them unattended, or at least put a top on it. But I like to just watch them, make sure everything's okay. So let me adjust this light a little bit. So I have two types in here, and these guys are actually the litter of the mother that I showed in the video previous. She had 34 babies, and I'll try to maybe put that video on with this. And these were the runts, or defects, so to speak. The only one that's not is this guy right here. This is a little male of an albino eastern, and unfortunately his mom died during birth, and he was the only one that she birthed that lived, and she actually passed away. So that really sucked. She was a beautiful snake, and a good snake too, but he's doing good. And so I kept him, obviously, and I'm gonna raise him up. And his mom was a full albino, and his dad was het albino, so he definitely has it. The others are plains, and they also carry the albino gene. And these were all runts, except for this girl here, who's doing great. She has a stub tail, so I didn't want to sell her. So I kept her, because I really like the oddball guys. And let's see, I have a guy over here who's missing his complete tail. And he's all wrapped up. And where is he? There he is. So here he is. Now, this guy was so tiny. He was tiny. Oh my god. And you can see that's his cloaca there. So his whole tail's missing. So I didn't sell him. I kept him. And look how good he's doing. I mean, he was miniature. Look, that guy's good. And they swim and they do their little thing. And then I feed them. I thought you guys would get a kick out of watching these little guys. Look at him. He's just wet. He's climbing up that like it's nothing. It's like a rat snake. Now I have another group I'm going to put in here. These guys are a little bigger. And they are a good mixture. I got a California red-sided, got some Eastern garters. So I'm going to put them in. Let me, give me a second here. And get these guys back in their bin and put the next batch in. Alright. Back with the next batch. These guys are a little bigger, obviously. And there's 3 different types in here, or 4. Yeah, 4 different types. So you've got your Easterns. You've got California red-sideds. There's a plains in here. You've got a melanistic Eastern. You've got some odd Easterns here. So there's 3 different types. I think 4 different types. Well, 2 Easterns, plains, red-sided, so 3. So you've got a couple different types of Easterns in here, which is really cool. Let's see. Show you a couple. So once again, I like to give these guys at least a bath and let them soak. And this is the first thing they do, is they try to get the hell out, because they're like, what the hell am I doing in here? So the melanistic is really cool. And of course, everybody loves the California red-sideds. So you can see this big mama. She's got, I don't know, I think she just went ham on the tilapia that I just gave them. So she's a beast. I like her. I like these guys right here. I got these from a buddy of mine. He breeds them. These are captive bred. These are just a regular Eastern garter from Maryland. They have no lateral line, and they almost have like a checkered scale to them and look to them, and I think they're badass. I really think I dig them. Let's see, this guy here, he is an airy flame mix. He's got some really killer colors. Watch that guy, he's gonna try to get out. So yeah, he's got some sharp colors. So you can see the oranges with a little bit of a reddish head, and that's really neat lime green stripe, and then underneath is all orange. And I have a female that'll go perfect with him, and he's probably a couple months away from possible being able to breed. And of course there's the crazy California garters that everybody seems to go crazy over, which these are babies. It was produced by myself last year. I kept 2, and a female and a male, and I gave a couple to some other people and sold some, and it seemed like they're doing well, so that's really cool to know that my bloodline is out there for people. This is a Plains, which is really interesting because she's got some red tones, some oranges, and she's got checkers, which if you've seen a lot of Plains, they don't really look like this. So this guy, I think this is a male, he was really interesting, so I got him in a package deal with some other snakes. So this guy right here is really interesting to me. All right, so the story behind this guy is his mom is a flame, full-blown flame Eastern. His dad was supposed to be het for albino and something else. Anyway, the guy, he had all these normals up for sale, and I saw this one, and I was like, God, that guy's like really interesting for having a flame mom. He has no red. He's really like lime green, and I don't know, I really like him. I thought he was really cool, so I picked him up. It was cheap, 25 bucks. So some of these snakes in here, like for instance the California red-sideds, they go for $450 each. Snake like this guy here, 150, 100 bucks. Melanistic, you're lucky if you can find any. This is a melanistic Eastern. This, I mean, you know, I could probably sell, I have 2. I could probably sell these snakes for 300 bucks a pop. But I don't want to. I just want to get a female. And then once I produce some, that'll be different. But so, like, if you're really interested in getting garter snakes, you can get some really cool morphs for expensive. You can get some cool looking snakes for real cheap. And this guy's pretty cool too. This is he is triple het. He's a Schuetz Eastern, so he carries a couple different hets in him, and he's got some really cool colors. And he really can't see it, but he's got some blues in him. He's got some blacks. I believe he's het for melanistic, albino, Florida albino. And they're wild. So anyway, if anybody has any questions about garter snakes or interested in what I may have up for sale, you know, I do have some litters. I have a snow female that's about to birth, and I will have some more California red-sideds this year, so as I believe my snake's gravid. I'll put them up on Morph Market. But where are you going? If you have any questions about garter snakes anytime, I'm not going to say I'm an expert, but I will say I know quite a bit, and I do have quite a bit of knowledge now, and I'm just learning more every day, and from all different people that's been doing this for a lot longer than me. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it's not too long and annoying, but if you like snakes, then it probably won't be. Thanks for watching. Well, Mom had her babies. They look like mostly het normals. There's a few. And it looks like there's a lot. Oof. There's a lot of mouths to feed. Alright, let me get there. Set up, ready for them. I just woke up literally, so I was hoping to catch this on film, but I'll check on Mama, see how she's doing, give a count for the babies, but I would say there's at least 40, 30. Oh, this will be cool. I'll post some updates, see what happens. Hopefully I get them to eat in another day, and then I'll have to post some up for sale. Alright, let's get to it.